So, welcome back, friends, to my channel. My name is Ritesh Yashwal, and yes, friends, we have covered some important questions of electrostatics and potential in our first and second part. But as you know, friends, we have left with some more important questions, and due to time constraint, we have decided to make a third part of it. And probably, friends, this will be our last part of this topic. And after covering it, next chapter will be capacitance. So, friends, I think without any other further delay, we can start and go through our questions. So, friends, let's start. Yes, friends, let's read our first question for today's class. What it says? It says if electric field equals to this and means E naught upon L x I cap, and we have to find the charge contained inside a cubical volume. See, friends, this is our cubical volume. I will draw figure for it for you, but read question between x equals to a and x equals to 0 and x equals to a, and similarly y equals to 0 and y equals to a, and z equals to 0 and z equals to a, if value of e naught is this, l and a is these and these. So friends, first let's draw figure. This is our coordinate axis, this is z, this is y, and this is x. So let's say, friend, this is our first square, and this is our second square, and this way we join to get a cube, and this is our a in x-axis, this is our a in y-axis, and this is our a in z-axis, and electric field is said in I cap. So electric field is in this direction. I hope you have got, and its magnitude is E naught upon L x. Means as x changes, mean if x is 1, then it is E naught upon L. If x is 2, then it is equals to 2 times E naught upon L, and so on. So we have to find the charge contained. So friends, can you guess how we have to start? Do you remember that from electric flux we can relate the charge contained inside the closed surface? That thing will be going to use here. So friends, let's try to calculate the electric flux through this closed surface. So friends, one thing is for sure, that this surface and similarly outward surface, this surface and this surface will do not contribute in any flux, because these will have this will have E vector E vector or perpendicular to n cap, means surface vector, so probably they will not contribute to electric flux. And similarly this surface will also not contribute. You may be thinking why it is parallel, but here as x equals to 0, then E is equals to 0, so this will also not contribute. So the only surface is our this surface. Let's say this surface will be responsible for electric flux, and that will give us our charge contained in that surface. So now let's calculate what it is. So yes, friends, from Gauss law we can write flux equals to q upon epsilon 0. Now flux from that surface will be our electric field multiplied by area, and this will be equals to q upon epsilon naught. Now electric field equals to, how we can write, E naught upon L, E naught upon L x x, and you can, from figure you can see there x was our A, E naught upon x L, and I cap, and since I cap is parallel to, means area vector, it will become 1, and area how much, that area will be equals to R A square, because A into A, and this will equals to charge contained upon epsilon naught. From here just we get our charge contained equals to how much, E naught E naught into A cube epsilon naught upon L. So friends, now I think question has been solved. We have to just put the value. So after putting the value, the answer that we will get, Q equals to how much, 2.5 into 10 ka power minus 3 epsilon naught into C. So I think this answer is clear. Actually answer does not matter, how we calculate the things is very important. So friends, I think you have got how we have started. We have just used the Coulomb's law, and more perfectly we have find it flux very carefully, that which surface contribute to a flux, and which do not contribute. So keeping this thing in mind, we have calculated. So friends, I think we can move to on next question. Yes, friends, let's see this question, a little bit interesting one again. What it says, a spherical volume contain a uniformly charged distribution. Actually, it is distribution. this distribution, which is rho equals to 2 into 10 ka power minus 4 coulomb per meter cube. Then we have to find the electric field at 4 centimeter from the center. Actually friends, this is our means like some like sphere, like something in which charge is distribution like this. So we have to find from the center at a distance of x equals to 4 the electric field. So again we can use what sorry, our Gauss law to find the charge contained in this region and divide by epsilon naught. So our RHS will be get, and from RHS we will get our electric field. So friends, can I write E into 4 pi x square equals to our q upon epsilon naught? This is from Gauss law, where this thing we have to find. And I think uh, this thing we the question is given, but we have to correlate how we have to find. So friends, let's focus on q. So q, I think you can know, you can write how uh, means charge density into volume, which will give our charge. So friends, rho is given how much? This was our rho, and volume, it will be equals to how much? 4 by 3 pi x cube. So x square and x cube will get cancelled out, and 4 pi and 4 pi also get cancelled out. So just I think friends, we will put our value of x, and from there you will just get your answer, because everything has cancelled out, rest some more value. So a sorted formula will be like this: rho x upon 3 epsilon 0. And you can learn means remember this formula, because it makes our question easy, because things have been cancelled out from RHS LHS. So if we just put the value, we will get 3 into 10 ka power 5 Newton per coulomb. This is our answer. So friends, I hope the question has been cleared, so that we can move to our next question. If friends, you have not subscribed my channel yet and like the video, so please do it friends. I am working very hard for it. So friends, now let's move to our next question. Yes friends, let's see this question. What it says? It says we have to find the electric field at a distance of x from the axis. This is our axis. If the cylinder is very means long and charge density is rho. So friends, I have done one thing for you. uh, uh, One thing is pretty sure, that we are going to use Gauss law, because this law simplifies our thing very easily. So actually this thing, the small cylinder which you are looking for, is our Gaussian surface. And this is actually x, where we have to find the electric field. So I have drawn a Gaussian surface which is cylindrical in shape. So again we can write E vector means E into area of the Gaussian surface equals to q upon epsilon 0. Actually this and this thing we have to find, because this thing we need to find, and this thing are given question, but we have to relate how we have to write it. So just writing it is a, and area of curved surface, area of cylinder, I think you know it is 2 pi RL, and R in this case is actually our x. And let's say the length of Gaussian surface which we have taken is L. So now from RHS Q, Q will again equals to charge density rho into volume, and volume of cylinder, I think you know, pi R square into L, pi x square into L. Again L and N get cancel out, x and x square means 1x cancel out, and this is our epsilon 0. So 1 pi is also get cancel out, so we get a formula actually. So formula will be our how what E equals to rho x upon 2 epsilon naught. This is our answer. So friends, I hope this question is clear to you, and you have understood why I have taken a cylindrical Gaussian surface, because our question is also cylinder. So we have suitably chosen a cylindrical Gaussian surface, rest no other thing. Because if we take other things, so it may cause our means some problems. Answer will come, but more suitably the things are taken in such a way that problem get easily solved. So friends, I hope we can move to a next question. Yes, friends, let's see this question. How we have to tackle this. What is this? We have to find the electric field at a distance of x from the center of the sheet. This is our sheet with a thickness d. This is our thickness of t. And charge density again rho. So let me draw a clear figure, because it is actually very small. This is our sheet. this is our sheet. Yes friends, this is our sheet, and its thickness is d, and this is its axis. So let's say at distance x we have to find electric field. So again what we will do, we will draw a Gaussian surface. But in this case, are you able to think which type of Gaussian surface we'll draw? We will tend to draw a means a cylindrical Gaussian surface again, but this time means a flatted, means a cylinder in the horizontal shape, because this electric field will contribute to electric flux, and this electric field, because as there is no vertical electric field, it will have do not have any flux contained. And again from our LHS will also have electric field, so we will see on this RHS phase. So similar thing will be work on LHS. So let's calculate electric flux so that we can find our electric field. So can we write friends, E into A equals to Q upon epsilon 0? Yeah, sure friends, we can easily write. So friends, let's see what we can replace A and Q. So E, right as it is. Now area, if we talk about only the RHS version, so area of the circle will be taken. So let's write it's just A, because I will show you how it will get cancelled out. Now Q can we write as friends, charge density into volume. Now volume, what we can write friends, uh, volume of that right part, it will be equals to area of circle into length. Let's say which was our x, at which we have to find electric field, and it is divided by epsilon naught. So friends, A and A get cancelled out, and we just get electric field as rho x upon epsilon 0. So this is our answer. So friends, I hope this question is clear to you. One modification that question used to ask is, it says that if x is greater than d, then what will be the case? Actually, in that case, it will act as our plane sheet. So for plane sheet, I think uh, it the formula will just reduce to epsilon rho d upon 2 epsilon 0, because this is similar to a sigma like something, because we need, as for plane sheet we used to write sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. So we have volume charge density, and we can multiply it with d length to get a sigma. Or you can also find this answer by doing the same method, means applying Gauss law. The answer would be same. So we can draw also its means graph. It will like something where this is d by 2, this is d by 2, and yes friends, this is our electric field. So friends, I hope this question is clear to you, so that we can jump to a next question. Yes, friends, let's see this question how we have to do this. What it says, friends, if electron starting from the rest, this is our electron, reaches to from one plate to other plate in 2 microseconds, then we have to find the sigma of inner surface. So, friends, I think in your mind you have guessed how we have to start. What we can do, friends, that from the equation of motion, from the motion chapter, can we write, friends, distance travel equals to half at square, because its initial velocity is 0. So we used to write d equals to ut plus half at square, but it as it is started from the rest, u will be 0. So our this thing will be followed. So and a, can you think, it is equals to E upon m. So just we have to replace a, and time is 2 microsecond. So 2 and 2 get cancelled out, and d is given. Actually d was how much? I think I have forgot to get this d. It was 2 centimeter. So friends, when you will simply put the values, you will get electric field from that equation, and it has a magnitude of how much? 5.68 into 10 ka power minus 2 Newton per coulomb. Now the question comes how we have to find the sigma. So friends, I think the figure was something like this: positive, 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 negative, negative, negative. So can you find the electric field in this region? It will be equals to how much? 2 times sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. Why 2 times? Because sigma upon 2 times epsilon 0 by this, and sigma upon 2 epsilon 0 by this. So sum of will give 2 times sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. So 2 and 2 get cancelled out, and we will get electric field equals to sigma upon epsilon 0. So sigma, simply putting the value, we will get 50.3 into 10 ka power minus 4 Newton per Newton called Coulomb per meter square. So friends, I hope this question is also clear so that we can jump to a next question. Yes, friends. Oh, friends, I think one question I have actually. No, no, friends. Okay, it's okay. So let's see this question. Actually, these are some important points that we have to keep in mind so that we are able to uh, think how we have to do. It says that we have to find electric field at distance x. Actually, this is our system where charge has been filled from, let's say, R1 to R2, and this is like a means sphere in which a centered hole has been taken. So we have to find an electric field. So nothing special will be we are doing. We will just relate one thing, Gauss law, which is E into A equals to Q upon epsilon naught. Our work should be find to A and means and Q. A is pretty sure at a distance x, A should be equals to how much? 4 pi x square. Interesting part is about q. What will be a q? Q inside it, will it be total q? No, not. It will be how much? Can you think? It will be q upon 4 by 3 pi r, pi which r, pi r2 cube, r2 cube minus r1 cube, this thing for total charge density. And we, what we required, we multiplied by 4 by 3 pi, again what, x cube minus r1 cube. So this will put here and just we will get a. My idea to is to show you how we calculate q in different parts. So if you are have command to find q, you will be able to do. And one more thing I want to add here, friends. Sometimes it give us rho as a variable, let's say rho naught into x or something different, means a changing. So in that case our q should be equals to, can you think, integral of rho dv. Means we have to integrate sometime to get rho. And this are the famous means quite famous question of GE means. It used to vary our rho, but the concept is same. For q we will just integrate our rho dv. So friends, I hope this question is clear so that we can jump to next points, actually some points. So yes, this point, let me clear it to you what is said. It says if a charged particle is revolving around a line charge, then we have to find K. K is its kinetic energy, friends. So this is our line charge, positive, 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 positive. And it says that means a charged particle is having charge Q, revolve around it. So we have to find the kinetic energy. Friends, I think you know for circular motion, we have mv square by r should be equals to centripetal force should be, in this case it will be electrostatic energy. Electrostatic energy will be, let me write equations so that I will tell you how I have write, q into lambda upon 2 pi epsilon naught into r. Actually, why what I have written, see this portion, this is our electric field and this is our q, so that the whole will give us electric force. So maximum things get cancel out, r and r get cancel out. So friends, half mv square should be equals to this, means 1 by 4 times q lambda upon 4 pi epsilon 0. So friends, the purpose of showing this question to you, see the result. It comes independent of r, means wherever the charged particle is evolving, means in this small, in this bigger, its kinetic energy remains same. This was my purpose to show you, because it we from result we can find it independent of r. So friends, let's move to a next question. Yes, friends, let's see uh, the today's the final topic for, means final point for today's class. uh, we have to just remember the formula that U potential energy of uniform electric potential energy of uniform charge sphere is this much amount, 3q upon 3q square upon 25 sin naught r. And for shell, means shell means metallic shell, it is equals to q square upon 8 5 are not r. This I will teach you how it comes in next class, because it is also related to a capacitor chapter. And this for this derivation you can go on internet, because it is actually somewhat long, so if I will try to cover it here, it will extend our class. But your work, it should be at least just try to means I'm giving you one session, you should try from internet, don't try you from your side because it is actually yes somewhat tough. At my time I was also not able to do so. I think but you should, one thing, for your learning purpose, you should go through the internet once. So friends, I hope you have enjoyed the whole lecture on electrostatic potential, and we are at ending here. So friends, if you have enjoyed, please subscribe to my channel, and yes, like it, and also share it with your friends. So friends.